Hello and welcome to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. My name is Bobby. Joining me today is the gamer on the go, Chase Kinnicky, and we are taking a quick look at strange horticulture because we're a couple plant daddies.
Yeah, I am definitely a plant man. As your wife well knows, she and I swap tips.
You swap just the tips and you propagate just the tips.
I mean, hey, if you think I do that with your wife, that's one. Sure, okay, yeah, well, yeah.
Chase, we're going to take a look at a game that will get us off this subject, but before we do that, I'm going to tell you, like and subscribe to our channel for more swap tips here at the Casual Hour, streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Chase, what the hell is this game? What can you tell me about it?
Strange Horticulture. I don't know. I'm actually extremely interested. All I know is that it's by developer Bad Viking.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if they've done anything before.
They've made, I think, a lot of mobile games, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I believe that. Yeah, looking at their website, there's nothing I'm seeing.
Yeah.
For some, I think they might actually be like a publisher slash developer. I'm not sure. This is only on PC. Was this on the Steam Next Fest, or is this still on the Steam Next Fest?
No, this came out in January. And, I saw it popping up on a few blogs, and people are just like, "Hey, this is really cool. You should check it out." And we took a quick look at a game called Cardboard Kings some time ago, where you're running a card shop and you're basically selling and managing card inventory. And there's a lot of that here with plants, but also the occult. So it's got a dark undertone to it, but not like a spooky one. It's just very
we
much.
Also quick looked Potion Craft, which kind of has a
100%
similar vibe. I think
100%.
So $15. It's on PC. Do you think this is something that could ever come to consoles or Switch at some point? Or
I think so.
Does this need a PC?
I think it could. I have not seen anything here. There's a lot of tactile movement, and we're going to get into that here on like how you would interact with stuff. So I would have to guess that it would do one of those things where it would map a cursor to your thumbstick.
Yes.
Which, take it or leave it, but that's probably the effective way to do it here. Well, Chase,
I play Destiny, so I guess I'll take it.
You love a cursor. Cursed of the Cursor, an episode we recorded on the Casual Hour.
Yeah.
All right, so let me give you the quick overlay, and then we'll get into meeting some of our clientele. Over here on the left, so this is our little workstation, and I'll open up the drawer because that's a big part of this here. So you've got all these items. Over on the left, you're going to see the will to explore. That's currently flashing because it means I can use it. The will to explore is what allows you to explore the map.
Okay.
And so this is all the areas that we can go to in this game.
Oh my.
So think of it more in like the quadrant A1 beyond to 33. And you can zoom in. So I can go in here and I can start to see like what these landfalls might be. So the map will be an important thing for us to have later on. And I can just drag and drop stuff into my drawer here. Let me close my book out because that's probably the most important thing that we have. I'll get it out of the way for the time being. So the will to explore, once that's flashing, we can go to places on our map. A closer inspection is where we're going to be able to drag one of our plants. So I can put that here. It lets me see the petals, the movement, and it gives me a description of what the plant is. I don't write that in. That is a predetermined description.
Well, I would hope. I would hope you wouldn't know how this thing smells. Technology has not progressed that far.
They smell wonderful. And then down here, a rising dread. This is essentially your health. And as we are trying to get people the right plants, if we do that wrong, this bar will start to progress. And if we do that enough, game over, start the day up. Down here, we've got letters. These are going to be clues that we can get or things that people give us. And on here, we might find, if you need me to make this a little bit bigger for you, I can use my magnifying glass and read through it. This is where we're going to figure out where we should go on our map. to find new plants. So that will pop up there. Some things I don't know what they do yet. Like this clue. I know that this is north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustlin, south of Crinkle Crags. Like, so that's obviously we can start to get on the map there.
I've been south at Crinkle Crags. You don't want to go there unless you know exactly where you're going.
Fair. And then up here, you've got your archive of places and things that you've solved. So if you want to go back and reference it, you can, and then we'll keep our tags out. But this book is probably the most important thing we have, because this gives us a list of all the plants that we can identify and that we have identified. So this will give me a description of what we're looking at in that sense. And over here is where we would start to meet our clientele that does keep a bio on everybody. So as I'm starting to meet these folks, it'll let me know a little bit about how that's been going, what our chat log with them has been. So if you get stuck, you can reference that. And then if you are completely stuck, you can use the hint system if need be.
How much time have you put into this so far?
I feel like I probably got like a good two-ish hours in.
Okay.
And a lot of that time has probably been more, what fucking plant is this? Because like I'll grab one of these and I'll be like, is this the right one? Because then I can just drop it here and label it if I want to. Or like, all right, does that match up with that? I think that might be this plant. Let me take a look here and trying to match things up, you know, like it's a lot of this, which I think is really cool. And so let's put that in practice. Let's see what that looks like.
Because you're going to get requests from people of like, hey, I need a plant that does this, or I need a specific plant, and it's up to you to kind of find that plant for them. Yep.
Oh, also, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. It doesn't look like anything good, but I've got that there. So you ring the bell. This brings in your first customer of the day. And Ona says, when you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft, anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah, I read The Crucible. That's exactly how it goes.
Yes. Long story
Nothing
short.
bad ever happens.
Absolutely. You fake it till you make it here. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. What?
Oh, I'm gonna make a stage show of The Crucible, and my tagline is going to be "Fake it till you make it." Holy shit!
You like that?
Have you ever read The Crucible, Bobby, or watched the movie?
No.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is that good?
Maybe we should. I mean, I don't want to derail this quick look too much. I'll tell you afterward. But if anybody understands, I think they'll find that incredibly funny. Let's keep going. I'll tell you later.
Wonderful. So we're looking for a shimmer lung. So I'm going to open up my book here and see, do I even have an idea of what that is? All right. So I have not come across a shimmer lung at all. So this is a situation where we're going to have to explore. And one of these, I bet, is going to have that in it. Now, I know it's not, I don't think it's a sisterhood. That's a different cat to skin, or fish to skin, or however they say that these days.
But okay.
There's an old state mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking. I don't think that shimmer lung is going to be a fungi. The cold is much bear gap. I'm forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay. So we got Great Gable, potentially. And I've got this here. I'm just going to show you the hint system just to make sure that we're on the right path. So if
just to show me, I get it.
Just to show you. I need to look back through my letters.
You know what to do, but yeah, you want to... I get it.
Yeah, so look, right on the nose here. We're doing exactly what the game is saying we should do. So we'll open up our map. And we're going to head to Great Gable.
It has a real Papers, Please vibe to it, just in the way that you put stuff on your table, the way there's like a little person in a corner asking for a thing. I mean, certainly less stressful than a Papers, Please, but...
Yes. All right. So we're going to hit this Will to Explore. That pulls up our map, and now we can go up here to Great Gable. And then...
But you could go anywhere, right? You could go on any of those squares and just explore and see what happens?
Yeah, and now you'll notice that the Will to Explore has been depleted because we did explore. So let's say that we did the wrong... And this could be it. This could be the wrong thing for Verona. But if we did that, you can go back and water your plants, and that will increase your Will to Explore. So things you can do to kind of game it. And you'll get that to go up when you do things right as well. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back now unless I have any brimlock. Oh, so this is kind of cool. I haven't had to... And the note said, if you have brimlock, take it with you. All right, those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued through drop made by that. It has a warming effect. When the conditions are right in cold winter, brimlock produces a small yellow flower that leaves are waxy and tough. Okay, so do I have anything up here that's not identified yet that might match at least this leaf shape?
And the things that aren't identified are any of the ones that don't have tags on them?
Yep. So these are my shelves up here. I don't have anything off to the left, and there might be a little bit off to the right, but not a lot.
Okay.
So let's pull up this and just take a look at it. Oops. Get in there.
So did you already go? Are you still out there at Great Gable at this point, or are you back from your exploration?
No, we're at Great Gable, and this is the first time that it's done this, where it's like, hey, if you have this plant, this is going to help you do it. Which I think that's pretty cool. So if I drag this plant over to that will let us continue up to the summit and potentially find what we're looking for.
Okay.
I think that
like you're not dragging all your plants with you, so they're breaking a little bit of immersion.
They're breaking a little bit here.
Okay, that's fine.
The leaves are waxy and tough, is what it says here. Smooth, waxy leaves. I think that these kind of look the part. And of course,
we're close. Yeah.
We don't have the yellow flowers on it because it's not in the right conditions. When conditions are right in the cold of winter, it'll produce small yellow flowers. So I think this might be it. I don't know, but we'll just double check here because that's not it. I don't have anything with yellow flowers on it.
I don't see anything else that even has something.
If I have it,
like that leaf,
this is going to be it here.
Okay. Does this game have like if you bring this and you brought hemlock instead of brimlock, do you just die? Does it have like a choose your own adventure style thing like that?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay. Hey.
Look at you.
Boom. So I collect that, and it looks like it was a type of fungus. Okay. If I collect that one, I wonder if that is what she's looking for. So what I want to do really quick is I want to at least identify this one because we did put that on there. So this I know will be brimlock.
Any reason why you used a purple tag over a yellow or red? Have you been using
for a while? I was trying to, but there's not enough yet that like I might go back and change labels once I start to be like, okay, like I think what I will do is like fungus is obviously fungus, and like I don't need to have like an indicator for that. I could, but maybe I'll start to do stuff that would be, hey, this is a dangerous plant versus this is a healing plant. If I can get into that sort of thing
but that's all self-decided. That's cool. I like that.
There is in the setting a few things to note for anybody. From the visual standpoint, you can do a simplified text if you don't like the more authentic handwriting. And then over here on gameplay, they have an auto label that you can use if you don't want to be typing in in doing that. So two little things that could help out from an accessibility standpoint, especially.
Okay, you found a new flower while you were up there, and it's possible that is the Shimmerlung because that's where it's supposed to be, right?
I don't know. Because the other thing is the only other clue that I have, I've got this thing, which doesn't tell me shit. I've got this letter. So there's like this group of sisters, the sisterhood, and there's been some stuff happening out there. This is more about locating them in the woods and not a plant right away. And then this was the other one. There's a mine. It's talking about a fungus. Now, Shimmerlung could be a fungus, but I could attempt to just drag this plant over to her before taking a look at it. Gray blue flowers with an orange center. Like, that doesn't tell me anything, but we just got this one. I don't know what this is. I could have Shimmerlung up here and not know, but I don't have a way to get a description of it. Okay.
Now, so does she know what Shimmerlung is? Like, if you tried to give her this other flower that may or may not be it, would she be able to say, no, that's not it? What the fuck are you talking about? Or she'd just go...
just like that. So that is not Shimmerlung.
Okay.
And what's happened is we've increased our dread here.
Oh, and your dread? What's your dread?
That's like your health. So, like, if you fill up your dread, it wraps things up for the day, and basically starts over.
The dread of giving someone an incorrect flower.
I think there's other things going on with your character on a mental level. But yes. So the only other thing I can think of is we could try this really quick and see what that does for us. But again, I don't quite know if that's even the right call. So I can pull this guy up.
That might not lead to Shimmerlung. That might lead to any number of things.
We know we're going to go north of Hawkshead, and we want to be east of Lowick, which... where is Lowick at? North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland. All right, there's Crinkle, where you've been. So we know that we're going to be...
Wow, that only leaves a couple spaces.
Yeah, so it's south of here, but north of here.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, I don't see...
What happens if you...
Lowick.
And just highlighting those... Well, I mean, it could only be one of 4 spaces, so do you want to just take a stab at it?
Yeah, for sure. I'll let you pick. Where do you think we should drop this at?
Why don't you go right on that river?
Right here?
No. You want to go left. Oh, well, I guess it could... It's not necessarily one of those 4. It could be anything on... What is that row? God, it's really hard for me to tell on this. Is that F?
This
row
here?
F?
Yeah. F.
Because row F, all of those are north of Hawks.
Well, it would be E if we're going to go north of it, I bet. So we would be here.
E. There you go. Sorry, again.
So you want to try this right here, like this little river and mountain area?
Yeah, why not?
Whoa. That was it, Chase. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of the field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing.
I'm with you.
A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arms, points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. So we got 2 new plants.
Okay.
All right. So that still did not give us...
Yeah, no idea if that's Shimmerlung or not, but we found a couple things.
Let's try the red one. Okay. And let's try this one here. All right. So our dread goes up, our day goes over.
So, What else could you do there? Did you have? Oh, you just. Well, there you go.
Yes. So now we needed to unlock, find the key that fits that shape, which I think is this one. Nope. This is a puzzle to get back, to be back alive, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Or
I think it's that heart. I think it's that heart one at the top.
Heart?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
Good call. Heart clover. Nice. And there's more keys and more problems. Is it this one?
I think it's that top. So not the very top, but the one, yeah. One
this
just
one?
left of it. No, one just to the left of it. There you go. I think that was... No, sorry. It's, Oh, okay, you got it. Huh. So that's an interesting mini game.
And that's different from the last one.
Oh, okay. So they have... That's cool.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah. So the last one I did was like a plate that shattered, and you had to put the pieces back together like a puzzle, like of the broken pieces of plate.
So they expect your mind to be broken a few times while you're doing this.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that's again, like this is a game that I think is really about exploration, trying things out, learning your context clues. I don't want to solve it here. We don't have time anyway, but that's Strange Horticulture. I really dig it. I think it adds some pretty cool independent variables into like what you would do and how you would think, on top of just the shopkeeper stuff that you would get, like the loop of a video game. There's a nice mystery to that as well. Also, the will to explore will go up on its own, as you can see, but if I would water a plant, it adds it much faster.
Okay.
I really dig the game. I think it's cool. I don't know if this comes to other platforms. One that I think would be a lot of fun is an iPad. I think it would work great on a tablet. And I think that could be a really neat way to play this game. And especially like playing into the whole book holding thing. That could be neat there. But this is out now. I think we said it was $15 on Steam. I don't know if it's on Epic. I believe it's only on Steam. And you can check out...
Let me ask you this, Bobby. It's going to be our new favorite question.
Okay.
Is this Steam Deck verified?
You know what? I have not checked that website. I hope it is, because that would be a fun place to play this. I don't know if it's verified yet. I think knowing what they do with mobile makes me think that they will verify on Steam and potentially bring it to mobile based off what I saw on their website. But I don't know if this is verified on Steam Deck. There's that website for it, I believe.
There's a whole website, there's a whole article on digitaltrends.com that is about this specific thing with this specific game.
Oh, really?
Apparently, it says it has been verified, but it hasn't been optimized. So here's what the author Giovanni Colantonio says, unfortunately, my utopian gaming moment quickly got a dose of reality. While the game ran smoothly on Steam Deck, it certainly hadn't been optimized for it. That made me realize that Valve's game verification process might not be useful as it seems yet. Beautiful. Okay. But it works there, and you know, you might have to deal with some bullshit, but that's what these smaller studios making games on Steam, they aren't necessarily making things for Steam Deck.
Right.
So that's probably going to be an ongoing problem. But hey, the idea that it still can run, if you hook a keyboard and mouse up to your Steam Deck, it's going to work just fine. But cool. All right. $15 bucks.
$15. It's a game that you can get on Steam Deck, maybe not verified for Steam Deck. Currently on Steam, we stream games from Steam sometimes, and games from other places as well. Mondays and Fridays on twitch.tv/casual hour. Wednesdays we record our podcast, The Casual Hour, at 10:30 p.m. Central. We post that podcast every Friday morning at 9 a.m. wherever you listen to podcasts. Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we post new quick looks like the one you just watched. So make sure that you are liked, subscribed, and notified on YouTube, where you can find out more from the Casual Hour. Chase, thank you so much for sharing those hot tips with me. And we will be back later on with more quick looks from the Casual Hour.